fighters are good to go. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Erik El Terrible Morales, 5'8" tall with a very long reach of 72 inches. There's only one, Ricky Hatton, 63 kilos, on the nose, 171 centimeters tall with a reach of 165.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and...
Here comes Erik El Terrible Morales. This man is as tough as they come, fighting out of Tijuana, Mexico. A true boxing legend. The Hitman, Ricky Hatton. This all-time great welterweight, one of the most beloved fighters in English boxing history.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, here is the renowned four-division champion of the world, introducing Erik El Terrible Morales.
fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Manchester, England, a popular and exciting junior welterweight and welterweight champion of the world, Ricky Hitman Hatton.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And we're underway in round one. Straight right just misses. Counterpunch. These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Who did more work in the gym? That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. That left uppercut doesn't score. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about Morales in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Somebody don't get complacent. You think this is...
Here we go for round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Those counter punches have to hurt. And this wasn't in the game plan. Morales has to find a way out of this. And it appears the onslaught pulled her right there. And Morales, and down goes El Terrible. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Talking about Morales in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response.
On to the third. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
That jab won't score. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Misses with the right uppercut. Missing with the hook. They exchange punches. Good counter punch. He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
You've got to make your opponents fight your kind of fight. They've got to get into your kind of argument, your kind of dance.
He misses with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talking about Morales in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up.
And there's the bell to start round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice defense on that left uppercut. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. The hitman, Ricky Hatton, goes to the canvas. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Nice job blocking the left hook. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Those counter punches have to hurt. A punch and just got countered. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Nope, that uppercut does not score. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
The jab doesn't quite connect. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talking about Morales in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
Let's start the sixth. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Insane action. Good job defending the jab. Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
A lot of effort being exerted here. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Holding nothing back here in the round. They need to be careful. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Morales in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute... What are you doing?
There's the bell to start round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Misses that uppercut. Well, there's a puller right there. This is not good news for Ricky Hatton. Looks like trouble was averted.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. In that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You cannot gas out if you prepare right.
Round 8, and we're off again. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Incredible work rate. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! Ricky Hatton has been... Down goes the hitman! Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Talk about Hatton in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
There's the bell to start round 9. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
The only fear you have with this lightweight is, has he punched himself out? That hook doesn't score. Didn't land that jab. Ricky Hatton right now not where he wants to be. Here's the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What they do? What are they telling me? How are they going to get through this?
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other.
Oh, did you see the big punch? And Ricky Hatton is down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right.
It's round 10. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Ricky Hatton has been clipped. Ricky Hatton couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? This is not good news for Ricky Hatton. This round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be. We just saw. This is the 11th. We've entered the championship rounds. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, push him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Straight right just misses. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight?
Are you okay?
And it looks like this fight will continue. Let's talk about Morales in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
And there's the bell to start round 12. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this.
Big shot, and down goes Hatton. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
ladies and gentlemen, a knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.